Adventure today. My name is Corey. This is Peyton. And behind us here are our dromedary camels. Now, in the camel world, there are two types of camels. You have the dromedary with one hump, and the Bactrian camels with two humps. Easy way to remember which is which. When you draw the capital letter D for dromedary, how many humps are in it?
One.
One for the one hump camel. But when you draw the capital letter B for Bactrian, how many humps are in it?
Two.
Two for the two hump camel. So you guys are experts now. Now the dromedary camels, they are from Africa and the Middle East, where it's very hot and dry and in the desert. So for them to live comfortably, they had to adapt. One of those first adaptations, if you take a look at their front knees and their back knees, you'll see these big round calluses. We like to call those the camel flip-flops. And that's because when you guys go to the beach, you wear flip-flops on your feet so you don't burn them in the hot sand, right? Yeah. Right? Right. Yeah, so they have their flip-flops so when they lay down in the hot sand, they don't get burned. Now the next one, take a look up underneath on their chest. Right here on their chest is another big round callus. That is called the pedestal. Or for you guys in simpler terms, it's the camel air conditioner. And that is because when these camels lay down, that pedestal lifts their body right up off the ground. Air can go right underneath them and it keeps them nice and cool. Kind of like a
air conditioner.
Air conditioner, there you go. Now, take a look at their eyelashes. You'll see they have these big, hairy, bushy eyelashes. That's because in the deserts, there's lots of what? Sand and sandstorms. So these guys can squint their eyes, and those big, hairy eyelashes keep all that sand, dust, and debris out of their eyes. And now if you take a look at their noses, you'll see they have these funny, floppy-looking nostrils. These guys can actually seal their nostrils completely shut, just like this. Go ahead, guys, talk like Squidward. Don't leave me alone. Oh, thanks. All right, so they can seal their nostrils shut just like that for the same reason, to keep all that sand, dust, and debris out of their nose. And now the last one, it's that big hump on their back. What's that big hump filled with?
Fat.
You guys are good. It's filled with fat. Now, a lot of people think that hump is filled with water, and that's because these guys can actually drink about 53 gallons of water within 3 to 5 minutes. So where does all that water go? Not in the hump. They just have really big bellies. So that hump is filled with fat. And now that fat reserve can actually turn and burn into energy and moisture, which allows these camels to go up to 30 days without food or water. Can you guys do that?
No.
No, you can't, I can't, but they can, and that's because of that big hump on their back. Now the average dromedary camel usually stands about 6 to 8 feet tall and weighs in at about 1,000 to 1,500 pounds. That's when you say wow.
Wow.
Wow is right. They get very big, and because of that, they eat a lot. And today, you guys are going to help us feed our camels. In a minute, you guys are going to form a line for me, and you're going to come, you're going to come up one by one to grab a carrot from Peyton.
Hey, Peyton.
Yeah, then you're going to take that carrot, hold it in your fingertips, just like this. Then you'll come up to me and you'll stick that carrot right through the fence, and our camel will gently kiss it from your hand. Now, if you're lucky, you're going to get a big old sloppy camel kiss. But it's not too bad. You'll feel their lips are very rough and dry, almost like sandpaper. And that's another adaptation because where they're from, there's not a lot of good food to eat. So sometimes they're stuck eating sticks, prickle bushes, and even cactus. Can you guys eat those?
No.
No, you can't, I can't, but they can. What was that? Are you mocking me? Oh, they can't. They can because those rough lips grind all that nasty stuff up to protect the inside of their mouths. So if you guys would like to feed our camels today, my line starts on this post and goes down the